South ended up in 3-no trump, which is a very good contract, but South played it extremely badly. South won the Queen of Spades with the ace, played the Ace of Hearts and the Queen of Hearts, losing to the King. South pretty well told everybody they didn't want to win the Queen of Hearts because they sent the Queen to the slaughter. Then East would naturally play another spade. Then South made another mistake by leading the King of Clubs, telling everybody they didn't want to win that King of Clubs, or any clubs for that matter. So East played another spade. West took that spade, played a heart. South had to throw a good diamond away. South switched to diamond, and South made another mistake by playing a club. South won, the East cashed a heart. South had to throw another good diamond away, and East took a spade trick as well. And then South got the last two tricks, but South lost 7 tricks and made only 6 tricks. South was 3 down. Now, South should have followed the rule that never lead out of the strong hand. The hearts was the strong hand in the South. Ace Queen was the strong hand, and the dummy had the weak hand. So South blocked the diamond suit by not taking the high cards from the shorthand right away. So that's the first thing South should have done, was play a diamond over to the Queen. But South still has the King of Spades and the Ace of Hearts to get in with, so it won't cost anything to lead towards the strong hand. And the teacher said never be afraid to finesse, so South would win the Queen of Hearts just because they played towards the strong hand. Then South could go back to getting the high cards out of the dummy on the diamond suit, and also South still has Ace of Hearts and King of Spades, so it's safe to lead a club towards the strong hand and either play the King or the 10, whichever. And lo and behold, the 10 of clubs wins the trick. Now South can cash all his diamond winners. And while South is taking the diamonds, East-West have to throw some good cards away. They can't keep all their cards, so they might not know what cards to throw away. East might throw a good heart away, or a good spade. Now South can cash the Ace of Hearts and the King of Spades. And South can exit a spade. And if West happens to lead a club, West will take his ace, and South can win the King as well. But either way, South would make either 10 tricks or 11, depending on whether the opponents make a mistake or not. So the trick to this hand was to count your winners. Looking at the diamonds, South should have counted 5 diamond tricks. 2 spades is 7, a heart is 8, and then South would ask themselves, how will I get one more trick to make 9? And the answer is, lead the hearts towards the strong hand. So win the ace or king of spades on the first trick, and then immediately start getting the high diamonds out of the shorthand. But while you're in the dummy, it gives you a chance to lead a heart or a club, doesn't matter which one. Lead a heart towards the strong hand, and do not be afraid to finesse. If the heart loses, you can still go back to the dummy and play a club and get your 9th trick from the club suit. So they're going to play back a spade, but, well, you're going to play another diamond over to the king, and as long as you have the ace of hearts and the king of spades, you can try for an extra trick in clubs. If East takes his ace, then your king's going to be good. He might take his ace and play the spades, but you still have the king of spades to stop the enemy, so you can play your good diamonds and make them throw some of their cards away. If East throws a club away, you're going to win the king and the jack of clubs, because he doesn't know who's got the clubs. Maybe he doesn't want to throw his hearts away. So you take your ace of hearts anytime you want. Don't forget to cash your 2 good diamonds. And now you can play your king of clubs. And if the queen falls, your jack is good, and you make 11 tricks again. Instead of going down 2, you make 11 tricks only because you got the high card out of the dummy on the diamond suit, and you led towards the strong hand in the heart suit. So that was a good example of unblocking the diamond suit. Getting rid of the king and the queen allows you to take 3 more diamond tricks in your south hand, and leading a heart towards the queen gives you a 50% chance of winning 2 heart tricks. You have to think positive. When you need only 1 more trick, you have to think that Lady Luck put the cards just right so I can make 1 more trick. So either you try the heart suit or you try the club suit. And in the meantime, the opponents can only take 2 spades and a heart if West had the king of hearts, and then a club because East has the ace of clubs. So they would take possibly 4 tricks, maybe 5. They might put you down, but at least you can say, I tried to make 9 tricks because I led towards the strong heart suit. I led from the weak hand towards the strong hand. That's the lesson on this hand.